therapeutic. Next summer I might fuck around.
Kobe's name is because I know work harder. Kobe wasn't talented like that.
Yo. Welcome to another episode. You know what I'm saying? Young Clips Chair Game. I lost count. I don't know what number we at, but we getting there. We up there.
52.
You know what I'm saying? We're going for 100. We have special guests in the house. You already know. Creme, Montreal.
Cheers, baby.
You know what I'm
Cheers.
saying? And my boy, Neruda. What are you saying, boy?
We good.
Everything good?
Yeah, we all good.
Glad to have you. You know what I'm saying? I want to start a little bit with you. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into our group discussion. As you know, you're an artist. You rap. We're just listening to a bit of your thing. You know what I'm saying? What made you want to start rapping?
First of all, I started writing because I was like writing poetry and stuff.
Yeah.
That was pretty much my first passion. So I started writing, and then when I was listening to niggas, I was like,
so hold on, I'm sorry. You
saying
saying poetry was your first passion before rap? So you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was writing before I was spitting.
Okay.
Just like, and then I was like listening to shit. I was like, you know, I could do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the nigga you fuck with, the reason I just remember that when he said that, the reason you call yourself that, you're named after a poet, no?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Neruda, I'm named after Pablo Neruda, which is he's a Chilean poet, and my mom's Chilean, so that was definitely a big influence, and learning that, you know, some people from my country or whatever, from my culture could do poetry like that. That got me inspired into poetry.
Okay.
And then because I used to listen to like rock when I was a kid, and like fucking Michael Jackson and some shit like that. And then like when I was like 10, 11 is when I started listening to rap.
Yeah.
Started listening to Wayne, because Wayne was like the biggest shit on earth at that point.
Yeah.
And that got me into one where I was like 14. I started to like trying to make what I was writing fit into like beats or whatever. You know?
Okay.
And then it took me some time after to really, you know, feel comfortable and feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because my English was like, I learned how to speak English at like 13, 14
Spanish
really
niggas.
well.
Okay.
I went to French school. You know, even like people from DG be like,
yeah.
I don't even know you from DG. I'm like, I went to French school. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't go to the same schools or whatever. So
you're saying you started off with a language barrier, basically.
Yeah. It was pretty smooth. The transition was pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much how it happened.
Okay. I feel you. That's dope. You have a little story there. Okay, as a rapper, what lane would you put yourself in? If you would put yourself in a lane, like, what kind of rapper are you?
I'm all about, like, what's important to me, it's bars. It's impeccable timing. I'm all about that. But yeah, definitely like niggas I look up to, like Jada Kiss or Davies, you know, not like niggas that are like super big or whatever, but like in what they do, they're, you know, they're in their art, they're masters, you know. And when it comes to shaping bars and making you feel that gritty shit, I feel like I'm that type of.
You're a wordsmith.
You're a wordsmith. Yeah, that's what you're trying to say. You're a wordsmith.
You're a lyrical nigga.
Okay.
And when it comes to music, like when it comes to actual, like the beats and everything, it's for sure I have a background in jazz and everything, so I'm gonna be inclined to more of that. But I'll be doing all types of shit, you know. But my shit is always gonna be soulful, jazzy. Even if I do trap or whatever, like, you know, that's my background. So.
Okay. So soulful and lyrical. Type of vibe is what you're going for. If you could compare, not really compare, but use a celebrity that's closest to the style that you want to be or you are right now, who would you pick?
Jada Kiss.
Jada Kiss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jada Kiss.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm like
That's
Jada,
crazy.
sometimes I'm like Davey, sometimes I'm like Pop.
That's crazy. Cause like you and your homie there, Ken K, they both had said that, and I just didn't even like.
That's true.
I didn't take it
That's
in from
true.
them.
That's
like,
true.
I didn't take it in
said
from
the
them
same
until they
thing.
said it, and I was like, okay, I see it.
Yeah,
but I just didn't take it in from
Facts.
you guys. That's crazy. Davies, I already know.
That's
but,
crazy, yeah.
Jada.
Jada's the man out here, top 5 for real.
Jada's super influencing everybody on, but like on the low.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It's
It's like a pair of Air Forces.
been around.
Like, I didn't even grow up in that era. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, you
Yeah, that's
grew
why
up
you're
in the
saying Lil
era
Wayne.
when, like, Jada, yeah.
That's why you're saying Lil Wayne, because it's like after, like I know what you mean. Like Lil Wayne was banging more after that, like right after.
Yeah. Okay.
But
what would you rate yourself lyrically? Since that's your field, that's what you like. Lyrically, what would you rate yourself out of 10 right now? And yeah, start with that.
Right now, I'll say I'm a 8.5. I'll say that.
8.5.
But it's just because I'm hard on myself. I know I'm gonna get better. I just started getting
that's real.
like real, like in my opinion, real like good at it. And you know, I just gotta keep going and get better.
You've been nice.
You
Very
know?
nice, dog.
So would you say, like, do you feel like you've mastered your art of exactly how you want it, or you're not there yet?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Which
why
one?
I'm pretty hard on my art, because I know exactly what I want.
But have you reached there
like,
yet?
Yeah, I didn't get that one. Too.
No.
Okay, you haven't reached there
No,
yet.
exactly. That's why I'm like, most of the time,
Okay.
I'm like, whatever,
Good
that
question.
extra bar or whatever, I'll always come back to
How
it.
close do you feel you are to that point?
That's a good question.
How
That's a
close
good
do you feel you
question.
are to that point?
I'm pretty much there. That's why a whole bunch of shit is coming. That's why, like,
For me, I put it like this way. Like, I feel like right now I'm at the point where there's certain verses where I'm like, oh, that's it. That's what I want. But it's not like consistently every verse. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like the same thing for you.
Okay.
But that's it. When you put in that work every day, you're putting in that work. It's okay, because every week you're gonna get that crazy fucking verse. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know what you mean. Practice makes
saying.
perfect, so you get that crazy verse more often. So now you kind of replicate it more.
But then you
more
get
easily.
it, and you're inspired from that, because you're like, I could do it.
That too.
I'ma do
and
it
you know
again.
you can drop crazier verses.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you fuck with your own shit more. You play with it. I know what you mean. It's dope.
What's your favorite part of making a track? Like, is it hearing the beat? Is it the writing? Is it the recording? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's probably to see the reaction in my engineer's face.
Yeah, that's your favorite part right now. We're talking
Like,
hard.
when
We're talking heavy.
When it's
heavy.
hard, like, you'll
He's
see his
talking
face,
heavy.
and like
Stop
he's like
it.
he's trying to polish the beat, and he's like, this shit is hard. Like, this shit is hard.
Yeah.
Like, that's when you know.
But I've
like,
seen engineers tell shit artists this shit is hard though. So how do you know, like?
because I fucks with people that.
He's probably trying to get his check. Like,
You know?
yeah, that shit's hard.
I go
Make sure
to
you
the
come back
studio.
next week.
I
You know
don't
what
even
I'm
pay
saying?
for studio time. I
Okay.
I just be working with people that like believe in the movement in general. Like, that's what we're trying to do. So that's pretty much the vision. So, and I know my engineer is not gonna tell me, like, he doesn't tell me that to every track, but when he does it, I'm like, alright, I know this is the one.
Okay, how about this? Because I'm not gonna lie, hands down, bro. In Montreal, you're one of the best performers I've seen. All like, you're a standout. I really love your performance. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Okay, so back to what we were saying. Now let's add it. So you made the track. People are hearing it. You get a chance to perform it. What's your favorite part of that?
Just to transmit every emotion that I have, and you know, like, when you see people relate to what one thing you say, just one little thing in the verse that you say, and they relate to it, and you see their face, and they're like, it's that moment, and you're like, what I do matters. You know?
So you like them hearing it over you performing it?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
It's all about
Okay.
like,
feeding
it's-
people, I
Mm.
guess. I don't know.
you're being like doing art. You're vulnerable. You're putting everything on the
Out
table,
there,
right?
yeah.
So when somebody can relate to something you're going through or whatever, is just as a human being, like, that's what you're looking for.
That
Like,
sense of validation,
it's
kind of.
that simple. It's that simple, bro.
Okay.
You know.
And how do you get to the point of like being so comfortable when you're performing? That's one thing I see in you. Like, you're comfortable. You're in your zone. You don't care. You're doing you. Like, how do you get that?
I always perform, bro. Like, in elementary, I was doing contest shows. In high school, I was in music program. I used to play saxophone. I was doing 2 shows a fucking year in front of 500 people.
It's not your first performances now.
I performed at the OSM, like, in front of like almost 1,000 people. Like, those
Wow.
that the
And at
you're
that
always
age-
gonna be a little nervous or anxious.
At that age,
because
what
that's
age
you
was
wanna
that?
do.
I just mean probably high school time, so I'm saying you probably got some of
That's
those
how long you
jitters.
been
High school,
doing
I
that?
was when I
Jitters
did
out of
that
them,
in front of
right?
like almost 1,000. I think it was.
You were
I
performing
was
in
like
high school.
15.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's probably like high school time, so I'm just thinking like you probably got those jitters out of him a bit, like to some extent, because doing that at
So
such
it's
a
just
young
all
age,
about
like.
that.
See,
Like,
check your track record. You're out here.
it's about confidence. It's about being comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So, I think that's definitely where I got that from. You know, it's not the first time.
Okay. We don't care about no feelings right now. Top 3 artists in Montreal. How you feeling? Excluding yourself. Who's Neruda's top 3?
I got a King. That's for sure.
Who? We can't hear you. Talk up.
King
K.
is
Okay.
Definitely.
Don't say that just because I'm here, man.
No, this is not about feelings. This
Okay.
is about bars
You
and
got King.
and
You're like-
repertoire.
You're probably the 3rd person on my podcast to say King K, so he's definitely putting in work right now.
Because honestly, that's my favorite artist out of the city
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Fuck, bro. I don't even listen to nobody in the city except this nigga, bro.
King is the king
I
right
would
now.
say Nate
listen to
Husser.
niggas
Nate Husser
randomly.
because
I listen to
Nate
niggas,
Husser.
but really randomly. Like,
Nate Husser, I'd say second because of what he's doing.
Yeah.
Definitely the impact he has around. Third,
Okay.
I would say Shreeze. I like
Shreeze?
Shreeze or Enema. Enema.
Okay.
That nigga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're talking about like.
Okay, so let's
What
talk
I
about
like, you
let's
know?
talk a little bit about it. King K. What do you like as an artist about him?
His bars.
Bars?
Yeah.
He just
And
is he more lyrical than
I
you?
just whatever he's talking about, like I can see it. You know what I'm saying? So like I fucks with it even more.
Is he above that 8.5 you were telling me about that you are lyrically?
He's with me.
Wow, he's with you. So you guys could spar. You guys could go at each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
He ate me on one track.
Yeah.
And we're not even gonna talk about that.
Okay. To be continued. Let's get it spicy in here. Let's switch it up a little. Okay. What about celebrity wise? Top 3 of all time that are alive. Your personal
Rappers?
top 3 rappers. Yeah.
Tupac,
Wayne,
Wayne.
Little Wayne.
Jesus Christ. I gotta say Jada, because that's like.
Yeah, because you mentioned him before. So you said Tupac, Little Wayne, and Jada.
Yeah, definitely.
That's interesting.
Definitely.
What's yours, Tom?
ooh. I would have been thinking about it. I didn't think you were going to ask me. Can't front. To me, also, Pac would be up there because, you know, most time people is a Pac or Biggie thing. And
Yeah.
Pac had a lot of influence on my life period, like growing up. Fuck. I remember this one nigga said, this one rapper I bump right now, Vilau from Toronto, had said, I had posters in the cribs back in the days as a kid, some shit like that. I can't remember how the bar goes fully. But he's like basically saying like I had posters of Pac in the cribs and I thought that was my pops type of shit. Like I was like, that shit was hard.
Yeah.
But basically like Pac did it big for me as a kid.
Okay.
Styles P. Third is hard. Off the top of my head. I'm not sure.
No, this nigga show me Styles P. Right?
Styles P is stupid.
He's raw. He's just raw with bars. It's crazy.
Yeah. Wait, who do you say the first one was?
Pac.
Pac,
Yeah.
Styles P, and third?
It's tough. There's off the top of my head.
Just give it to someone.
Just give it to someone else.
Don't say baby.
Today, who you bumping
Today?
the most right now? Like who do you
That
have on
switches
repeat?
up, but I'll give like Dave East one of the top. Like
Still?
because
Don't you feel like he
consistency
fell
that-
off recently?
Recently, but just recently.
Like a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the consistency was fucking
you
crazy.
think he fell off?
And he
I
didn't
feel
fall off.
like the
and he didn't fall off.
momentum, he fell off his
And he didn't
momentum,
fall off. I know what
100%.
you're saying. He just he's finally comfortable. That's crazy. The nigga's comfortable after like 10 years or some shit? Maybe not 10 years, but he had a stretch
Almost.
of giving niggas bars.
That's
fam.
true. He had the stretch, but I don't feel like
Bars, fam.
he's reached that.
He's not that type of
that
artist.
star status.
I don't
He's
care
not that
about
type of
that.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
I don't really care
broke
about
true,
that.
but I feel like he cares about that. I'm sure he wants to break.
Because at the end of the day, it's like that's not gonna ever really like make my favorite rapper. Like there's people who are stupid famous, and that's just like rap's wrestling. We all know that shit, bro. Blueface could be more famous than you. He's the shittiest rapper ever. Like, what does that matter?
For sure.
Doesn't really matter.
For sure.
Like rap's wrestling, fam. So some of these niggas are whack. It's cool. Let them get paper though.
Okay. Say that.
What's your top thing?
My top thing.
I want to know that.
Wow. Definitely Pac. Gotta throw Pac in there.
Seeing Pac's getting a lot of W's today.
No, for sure.
Hey.
That's my number one, bro.
Niggas grew up on that.
Of all time is hard to say, but like
See,
it is hard to say.
It's
You know
just
what I'm saying?
it's
But
not. It's like you have to talk about what you like.
what you like,
the top
exactly.
three
Oh,
you
for
most
sure.
listen to in your life.
Oh, for sure.
Exactly.
Because
It's obviously
that is
personal.
Honestly,
too
I'll give one to Laurin Hill.
Oh
Laurin
yeah, I
Hill
thought we
to
were speaking
me-
rap. Okay.
She's a rap. She can
You're a
rap.
rapper.
She
Okay,
rap.
you're right.
I'm talking lyrically.
You're right.
Lyrically,
Because she
Yeah.
can't rap. I
Tupac.
just look at her more as a singer, but she's a
Yeah,
rapper and a
yeah,
singer
yeah.
just as much, so I can't even say nothing. Like,
Yeah.
goes
She
stupid
can
hard.
rap, bro.
I mean,
Hard.
she goes stupid hard. She goes stupid hard.
Stupid, bro.
But her illest album is crazy when I learned that like a lot of people wrote that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I listened to a lot of podcasts, and I remember there was a conversation that kind of like niggas were talking about writers and and they were like, yeah, well, we wouldn't have a whole bunch of these like classics and whatever if that wasn't the case. And I remember I can't remember what it was. I was listening to a lot of podcasts, and they mentioned that shit with Laurin Hill. They were going back and forth about it. They're like, if they didn't have a whole team of writers on that shit, if anyone that was there, like. We wouldn't have that album.
That's hard to believe
So it's like,
because
it's
especially
crazy.
back then when they were so
I
hard
know.
on ghostwriters and stuff.
Remember back then? You seen a track? You ever seen the credits back in the day? The credits were fucking long. It was mad.
We're not thinking that's
yeah. We're not. We're not seeing because we're kids. Some people took it in like that, but we're kids, so we're not
That's true.
written by him. Oh, he's a gold. Like we're not thinking like that.
Right now.
But there's plenty of writers on everything.
No,
Even today, like I heard they have camps. Like motherfuckers make the song, send it to the niggas, and they pick what song they like, kind of, and they fuck with it. It's like Rihanna ain't even making like you made Rihanna's song. Nigga, like it's like it's a whole new world, fam. Like
no, that's facts. Okay. We're gonna play a little game. I'm gonna say two things, and you guys have to pick one. Okay. So Michael Jackson's dance moves, or Michael Jordan's ball skills.
ball skills.
Ball skills? Like you don't wanna be grabbing your balls and moonwalking?
I just
I fuck with ball more than I fuck with dance.
Okay, but you're an older nigga. Isn't it facts that when you were a kid, like there might have been one point you wanted to be like Michael Jackson and move like him? Okay.
No question.
Say less. Well, this is kind of messed up because you're telling me she had ghostwriters, but I was gonna say Laurin Hill lyrically.
She's still ill though. Don't get it twisted.
Fuck it, let me switch
A
you.
lot of people have ghostwriters.
Tupac lyrically,
Uh-huh.
or Whitney Houston's voice.
Whoa. I don't want to. It all depends what you want to do. I don't really want to sing like that, so I'll go with Tupac lyrically. Like I wouldn't mind to sing a bit, but I'm not trying to be Whitney Houston.
But that voice.
Oh, it's
though,
crazy.
dog, that's
I don't want that
angelical,
ability.
bro.
Yeah. You're
Making people cry.
Yeah, hella.
Helping them get through life.
I would say Whitney Houston because I wish he did. Like lyrically, Pac was really good, but he wasn't top. It was more about his delivery, his
Lyricism. Yeah, he wasn't.
Like themes, like what he transmitted in the track.
I would
more
say he
than
wasn't
lyrically.
top, but I know what you mean because he wasn't top as like putting bars together and shit. But the shit that he would say,
Exactly.
like lyricism,
I feel like his bars wasn't necessarily the words, but it was the context.
Shit, but it was the context.
And the context were hard as fuck,
What he
bro.
represented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I know why you say that still, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, he brought it.
He's like, don't even go hard on Tupac like that.
That's why niggas, but that's why niggas have that talk about Pac and Biggie and shit and be like, oh, Pac and Biggie was way more lyrical. It's like, yeah, but in a whole different way. Like, Biggie was saying a bunch of random shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I said random shit. But
And
come on,
Biggie
like,
was
you know,
very
like,
good at what he
dope, but
Biggie was dope at being a word wizard, what he does.
Yeah.
But his music didn't hit as hard as
that's what I'm trying to say, because it wasn't real life.
You know what
Pac's
I'm
music
saying?
was fucking life.
Yeah.
You can never do it, dear
It
mama.
was the soundtrack to some niggas'
At
life.
the end of the day, y'all hear like You're listening to Dear Mama. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're fucking crying on the end.
Yo, fam, I rewrote Dear Mama from my mom's. Or from like these songs, like we lived by them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was hard, fam. Hard.
Okay, next one. Little Kim or Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, Little Kim, that's my era.
Little
Kim
Kim?
was hard, fam.
Okay. Jay-Z or Nas?
Nah, it's not a Jay-Z fan like that.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z? Yeah. Drake or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
You're mean, bro. I was about Jay-Z, dog. I'll say Drake.
He said Drake.
You're mean,
You're
bro.
picking Drake over Jay-Z.
I'm not a whole fan,
Shout
bro.
out Drake, dog. Kanye or Drake?
Kanye.
50 Cent or The Game?
50. I don't even like the game.
6ix9ine or Alpo?
Alpo. At least Alpo was a gangster at some point, right?
That's true. That's
Alpo
true.
did
I'll
do
agree
some
with that
shit.
one.
Like 6ix9ine is just horrible, fam.
Paid him for. Alright, Mike Tyson or Mayweather?
Mayweather, because that's just my era. I ain't never seen Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson's a beast.
Right.
Yo, horsepower.
Yeah, it's kind of hard
like,
to not say for me Mike Tyson. I rather want to say Mayweather.
I
but
feel
go
like
Mike Tyson.
yeah,
so.
Mike Tyson. I feel like Mayweather has more skills maybe, but Mike Tyson
He's a
is just
beast.
a
He's a
beast.
beast.
Yeah.
And he's a hard beast to beat.
He is like.
He's bad.
I feel like he defines alpha male, bro.
In that sense, in that raw, rugged sense that you're talking about, like, yeah. In that sense. He was vicious, though.
You stay blowing my mind.